This a girl a wine in a time. I move around like she don't have no spine. The next thing, Joe she find, she have the rest of them a wait in a line. Oh gosh, champagne a pop and we so fast. Weed in a spliff, no allow that. Girl, back it up, let me hold that. This girl's on the level right now. I match to the bass and the treble right now. Wine for the real, let my crown. Bedroom bullet up and I pop down. Fast, fast, slow, slow. Anywhere you want, baby girl, go. Bounce up and down like a pro, go. Girl, you want it, they know, yo. Real from the scene, heavy moving. You and your team, yeah. Them can't intervene, right? You know I love that style when you got this. So much you back it up on me. I love the way you're whining your pop ways. Don't tease till it making me alright. So smooth when you move to the groove, you're the truth, baby. Back it up on me. Yeah, I love that style when you got this. So much you back it up on me.
Back it up on me, telling me that you want me, baby girl, if you loving tonight. Right, baby, I'm in town. Know that it's going down. Know that I'm only here for one night. You know what he won't do, really won't do. You know what I pray, put that thing upon you. Looking at you, looking like you really want to. There's nothing on this earth, baby girl, I won't do. Girl, cause we turning up. Shots on deck, cause we burning up. Take it back to the telly, throw it up. Take it back to the telly, throw it up, girl. Throw it up. Oh, yeah. Looking at your friends like you don't care. Girl, cause the Grey Goose is in here. Oh, yeah, we in here.
You know I like that style where you got these. So won't you back it up on me? I love the way you're whining your pop ways. Don't tease till it making me honest. So smooth when you move to the groove, you're the truth, baby. Back it up on me. Yeah, I love that style where you got these. So won't you back it up on me?
Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. We have to tell it and we getting it on. Baby girl, tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, right. We can stuff on the bed, bath and beyond. Baby girl, tell me what you into. Yeah. Cause every day and night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Forever, my lady, like Jodeci. You see your body keep controlling me, and I'm trying to get it poppin' like it's ecstasy. But your body should stay close to me. We gon' get it poppin', and soaking wet, fucking around. Got your girls, man, they all upset. Where you at? Where you been spending time? Got a man, I always hit you up, but you not around. I be your not a man, I'll hit you up on the phone. I'm head down to pick you up, baby girl, when you all alone. I wanna call you up, but I can't do that shit. Come over here, baby, you the one I'm rolling with. You the one I'm fooling with. I spend the hours, 1,000 flowers and tuna fish. Baby girl, you the only one that I'm dealing with. I swear to God, the MC Hammer got you too legit. And didn't know that you my mama, Mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, do it a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. And didn't know that you my mama, Mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, do it a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. Baby girl, I got plans for you. Better yet, I made plans for two. Take your time, let me admire you. And baby girl, we get it poppin' like we supposed to do. We can stop from the stairs, girl, I promise an hour. After we done with your braids, we can jump in the shower. I'll tell the world that it's yours, baby girl, that is ours. Anything that you need in life, baby, I got you. Baby girl, you the one, boo. Cause you to be the one when times get tough, I turn to. Girl, I really love and I do admire you. You the one that I need. Baby girl, you the one, boo. Cause you to be the one when times get tough, I turn to. Girl, I really love and I do admire you. You the one that I need. Every day and night, every night and day. I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day. I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. We have to tell it, and we're getting it on. Baby girl, tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, right. We can stuff on the bed, bath and beyond. Baby girl, tell me what you into. Yeah, cause every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way.
The city of Philadelphia in Pennsylvania comes alive from the 24th to the 26th of June 2022 with the first annual convention of the Zion Grove Baptist Global Fellowship. The convention kicks off with a meet and greet event on Friday, June 24th at 919 Bedford Avenue, Colander, PA 19023. Then on Saturday, June 25th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. is the business meeting and will be held at the First Presbyterian Church, Lansdowne and Greenwood Avenues, Lansdowne, PA 19050. On the same day from 6:30 p.m. to 12 midnight, a reunion ball will be held at Crown Creative Space 2 to 8 East Baltimore Avenue, second floor, Clinton Heights, PA 19018. The dress code for the ball is formal. Then on Sunday, June 26th at 11 a.m., a divine worship service will be held at the First Presbyterian Church, Lansdowne and Greenwood Avenues, Lansdowne, PA 19050. Don't stress, as there is an arranged hotel for your accommodation, the Holiday Inn and Suites, Fern Boulevard, Drexel Hill, PA 19026. Yes, it's the first annual convention of the Zion Grove Baptist Global Fellowship. Let's continue to work in the vineyard of the Lord. Allen Bernard International, or ABR, is a management consulting firm with a team of consultants and associates who focus on growing and transforming home healthcare agencies, nonprofits, and small businesses in other industries as well as individuals. Our services include ABR Business Support Services, ABR Accounting and Tax Services, and ABR Anti-Money Laundering Compliance Services. At ABR, we bring to each assignment dedication and commitment, experience and skills, performance-based process, integrated solution teams, and client relations. For more inquiries on our services, call phone number 469-378-3955. That's Allen Bernard International, or ABR, transforming business through ideas. In order to keep ourselves and others safe from the coronavirus disease, we must all get vaccinated. Here are a few facts about the coronavirus vaccine. The vaccine does not have anything in it that can make you magnetic. All COVID-19 vaccines are free of metals. The COVID-19 vaccines available in the US do not contain live virus. They do not share any of their parts inside or outside of your body. The vaccine is safe for current and future pregnancies. There is no proof showing unsafe results on taking the vaccine for current or future pregnancies, which means pregnant women can also take the vaccine. The COVID-19 vaccine does not change your DNA. In fact, it has absolutely no interaction with your DNA. The vaccine does not cause you to test positive for the virus. It is untrue, as none of the vaccine will cause you to test positive in a viral test. Therefore, the vaccine is safe to use. Get vaccinated today and stay alive. A message sponsored by the African Career Education and Resource Incorporated, or ASA, in the state of Minnesota. When you are coming to Liberia, the first thing you think about is getting your way in and around the city. Now, you don't need to worry about that because LIB Executive Shuttle has that covered for you. We have our luxury private and share ride options, scheduled airport services, business or corporate travel, daily rental in and around Monrovia. Or if you want to take a trip to Kakata, Ganta, Buchanan, Banga, LIB Executive Shuttle got you. Our excursion packages include trip to Patawi Waterfalls, Sunset Beach, or Wuka Farms. We are located after Carver Mission Junction, RRA Road, Pinsville, Monrovia, Liberia. For inquiries, call cell numbers 0770 072 614 or 0770 072 613. Better still, call our USA number on 001 301 750 1336. LIB Executive Shuttle. Let us do the driving for you. They say a home is where the heart is. That's why at Emirates Suites, we provide a conducive and safe environment for your long and short-term stay. With our 6 fully furnished luxurious apartments of 3 bedrooms each, our customers have the option of renting a full apartment or single bedroom. We also have standard rooms and king suites. At Emirates Suites, we have 24-hour electricity, cold and hot water, cable TV, internet service, and fully air-conditioned rooms. Emirates Suites takes the pressure off its customers with our fully equipped kitchens, living and dining rooms, as well as balconies. All you need is your personal belongings and enjoy your stay. We are located on Silver Beach Road in Dwazon, Lower Margibi County. For reservation, call our US number 610-986-1077 and our LIB number on 0777 588 118. You can email us at edithwaters111@gmail.com. Melrose Suites, a home away from home.
Party after party. Party after party. There's one place, and that place is the place you can find all your party supply. It's Modus D Party Supply on Camp Johnson Road. It's Modus D Party Supply. Has all and every kinds of party supplies you need, ranging from party dishes, plastic tablecloths, Disney party banners for kids, flowers for weddings and parties, balloons, different colors and sizes, party dishes, different colors and sizes, gift wrap papers. We also do the following: rental services, chairs, tables, chair covers, table runners, and chair sarge. You can find them all. Modus D Party Supply. Our quality products bring you in, and our low prices bring you back. That's why we are Modus D Party Supplies. Contact us on Camp Johnson Road, Monrovia, Liberia, next to Yes Transport, or call us on 0777 671 814, 0886 777 665.
Another banger, baby, calm down.
Pinter One of Delaware. Yes, it's Pinter One of Delaware, the name that counts when you talk quality painting works. For more than 2 decades, Pinter One has brought more life and vigor to thousands of residential and commercial complexes with our quality painting services. Give your homes, offices, bars, stores, hospitals, shops, etc. that look they deserve by choosing Pinter One of Delaware. For more information, call us on phone number 302-508-3034. Again, 302-508-3034. Or visit our website at pinter1.com/Delaware. Or better still, email us on ivan@pinter1.com or holly@pinter1.com. Schedule a free estimate and get 10% off by using the promo code Costa. Pinter One of Delaware. Renew your space, renew your life.
She dey give me small, I know.
Peter Massacre Insurance Agency is the name that counts when you talk quality and affordable insurance services. Located in central New Jersey, Peter Massacre Insurance Agency provides homeowner insurance, commercial and business insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, and a lot more. We partner with over 20 top-rated companies to ensure we provide affordable pricing and quality services to our clients. Not only that, we also offer free financial planning consultation, and we are licensed in 20 states across the USA. At Peter Massacre Insurance Agency, our staff are well trained to handle all your insurance needs. Visit our website on www.pmassinsurance.com or call us on phone number 609-571-3037. That's 609 571-3037. Peter Massacre Insurance Agency, your low-cost insurance partner.
I think America, come fight me.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that Cenwave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download Cenwave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. Cenwave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you. Good morning and welcome to the program. You're listening to the nation's premier platform where we discuss the issues that matter. I am Henry Pedro Costa. Boakai Amara Kamara is my co-host there in studio in Monrovia. I'm here in Delaware where the time is 6:30 a.m. and the time in Liberia, Monrovia, is 10:30 a.m. And today is Thursday, the 23rd day of June 2022. And it's a beautiful day to be alive. And each day that we're above ground and we're healthy, we should give God the glory, for the glory is His. And for everything that we are, even the good and the bad and the ugly. So we're very glad to be here. Something very major has happened, and but we will wait. We will break the news to you, not today, but it's a very major development, and some people's stomachs will run. Perhaps you did not understand me. I said something very, very, very major has happened, and some people's stomachs will run. People in power, very powerful people in government. And it's a very, 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 very major development for justice and democracy. Ayaka. We'll break the news to you, but not just yet. Between now and the weekend, we'll break the news to you. And you will see it for yourselves. And you will be very happy, very happy. Does it look to you like I'm some guy who amplifies insignificant, trivial things? No, I'm not such a person. When we say bombshell, we mean bombshell. And this bombshell will have such powerful velocity that it will just sweep some people off their feet and send them straight into coma. This is the kind of bombshell I'm talking about. It will see some people run straight into a state of shock, and some people will be destroyed by this. Yes, I mean that. I did not loosely or glibly use that word, destroy. Yeah, some people will actually be destroyed, and the COP will ride this wave. Yes, I did not stutter. I did not make mistake too. I said the COP. All thanks to the COP for making this happen. The Council of Patriots. This is a very powerful development. It will shake the town. People will be talking about this. Oh, it will not be easy. But I guess they're already scared, right? The way I've already said the thing. But this is going to rock some people's bellies. It's going to make some people sick to their stomachs. They're not going to eat their food. And it's not something that's going to happen in one day. And when the news is broken to the public, that people are just going to feel bad for a few hours for a whole day and be, no. This is something that's going to make people feel terrible for days and weeks and months. Imagine that kind of feeling. Not for one day, not for a couple of days, not for a few weeks, but for a few months. Your heart
will be in your, what you might call it.
And please, I beg you, I must say I don't know what Costa is talking about, because once Costa still
no, I don't think Baga knows. I haven't spoken with Baga about it, so don't harass Baga.
Start to text me. Oh, my man, what did your boss make get? What is messages I will start receiving?
My man, the news too big. They're not small people news. It's too big. But and I just want to talk it. I want them to what? See it. Yeah. So we'll get in between now to the weekend so they can see it. Because it's so big, when we talk it, some people say that lie. So when they look at it, kolo, they're abo. So the thing here will be here and the thing here coming here. They will cry. They will cry. And that's one thing we're talking about. It's too major. Anyway, folks, we're gonna move on to other things here. And you know us, we ain't tell you something before we ain't bring it, right? So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna be very major. And I'm extremely excited, and I just give God all the glory that we were instrumental in making this happen. You know, I give God all the glory for everything. You know, God just keeps lifting us up. You know, every time our enemies think they can come upon us and eat upon our flesh or eat our flesh, God just pushes them away, and he just elevates us, and he just sets us high. This is what God does. The glory of God being made manifest in our lives, elevating us to new heights, using us as instruments to make good on great promises. Oh, praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Amen. Let it tell you, amen. I can show you, boy. Some people ain't saying amen, them only. Their stomachs are already running. Yeah.
All those that will not say amen will not make it to heaven, so then they try to say amen.
All right, folks. Welcome. This is great news. We're going to celebrate this. We're going to pop a champagne. The COP folks will be celebrating this for a long time. The Liberian people will be celebrating this for a long time. Mark my word. This weekend, it will drop. All right. So yesterday, the President George Mane was on Freedom FM. Apparently, he called in, or there was an interview. But the President of the Republic he calls into a radio station, or he has a radio interview. I don't know what it really was.
Okay. This is how it was. This is how it was.
Make news.
Because this is how it was. Yeah. You know, when they normally have a show, you know, in the morning hours.
I'm in Wendell Fremont.
Yeah. So
he used to work by the way for many years.
Yeah. So while you were doing a show, probably the president was listening one way or the other. So the president decided to call in on the show. So the president called in on the show. It was not like something that was set up that, we're doing a particular show.
Yeah, so it was just a spontaneous thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but it all went viral. We now, if we speak about it on the show here now, everybody want to listen.
Yeah, everybody want to people don't listen to Freedom FM. So that way nobody knows that we are calling. Go on.
So
for example,
the president called
if we are calling into the Costa Show, but China, the whole country talking about it. Allah?
My man, that's smarty.
And the whole country will be talking about it, but our men, when they are not talk show hosts, you know, and besides that, nobody listens to Freedom FM. But anyway, go on, Bwaga. We got the interview here, or the call from the president into the show. We'll play here. Joey, that PC guy, my man, the thing he said.
Oh, Costa, that interview was so horrible, Costa.
But talk, Bwaga, give me the background. Get the background first before we play it.
So when he called in on the show, he started making all that statement. How he did, he know about it 1 year. He know what he people there. His cabinet ministers and all the other things, all such a thing started saying. So they were not playing. He just called in.
So that's the background. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Bwaga. To be honest, I didn't know the background. All I heard when I got the recording, somebody sent it to me. one of my friends sent it to me and said, "My man, you listen to anything?" I said, "No." I was surprised that we had called into a radio station, but then I decided that we're going to play this morning and talk about it because I listened to it and the things he said were quite disturbing, very, very disturbing. So I sent it to Bwaka this morning and I told him to cue it. We're going to play it, the entire 6 minutes of it. Bwaka, you have it, right?
Yeah.
I think the call lasted for 6 minutes, or at least that's the portion. That's the portion that I have. So, having said that, having talked about what precipitated the call, let's now talk about what the call was about before we play it to you, for you to listen to it, and then we're going to discuss it, and we're going to elicit your opinions on the call. Now, what was the call about? Apparently, the host, Wendell Nimle, who used to be our director of what was Wendell at Voice FM?
Director of radio.
Director of radio, Wendell Nimle. That's the job he had at, was it Roots FM or Voice FM? Wendell worked for all throughout, right?
He went with us at Voice FM.
Voice FM. Yes, when we had Voice FM before Ellen shut it down in 2016. Yeah, Wendell was our director of radio. So anyway, Wendell apparently was talking about the recent audit reports investigation reports by the LACC, the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission. And in these audit reports, several government officials have been nabbed, including but not limited to the Minister of Agriculture, Janine Millie Cooper, who, among other things, awarded a $180,000 contract to supply 200 metric tons of seed rice, to her own company called Fabra. It's an agricultural company. They grow rice. And she's been nabbed in that investigation report by the LACC and also other reports by the LACC. So Wendell asked the president as to whether the president knew anything about these investigation reports or investigative reports by the LACC that basically exposes and indict a number of his officials, for corruption. George Weah's answer was very, very discouraging, very sickening, and very disappointing. Mr. Weah went on to say, basically downplay these reports, these investigative reports. He went on to basically say that these people, just because they stand accused? It's not like it's Henry Costa or it's Bwaka Kamara accusing these officials of corruption. No, it is the government's chief anti-corruption agency that investigated these individuals and obtained pieces of evidence to conclude and make the claim that they were engaged in acts of corruption. So these are not just fly-by-night or glib accusations, promulgated by ordinary citizens. These allegations were investigated by the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, into which we pour millions and millions of dollars, of tax dollars, each year to do this job. And so these are not just ordinary Joe Blow or Mom Mary in Waterside Market accusing these people of corruption. This is the LACC accusing government officials of stealing money. And then John Weah basically, nothing. And basically, anybody can accuse anybody, but the people got a right to go. I mean, this is extremely disheartening and extremely disappointing coming from the president. So now, we're not going to talk about the fact that he struggled to even answer the questions or he struggled to even deliver his thoughts, because everybody knows George Weah for that. I've decided we're going to stay clear of bullying George Weah, mocking him about his lack of his inability or his lack of capability to speak well. Everybody knows George Weah like that, right? Everybody knows. Everybody knew he was like that, the main president. So nothing going to change about that one. Ain't nothing going to change about that one. So we're not going to waste our time because, his presentation was as usual, which is very characteristic of him. Very, very, very dismal and deplorable. Fantastically awful. So we're not even going to go talk about that. We're going to stay on the issue. on the very important issues. So this particular issue that he tries to downplay these serious grave allegations or serious claims of corruption investigated and reported on by the LACC is what is very, very disturbing. So Bagai, go there now and play for us that particular recording of the president's call yesterday into a local talk show and his response and his downplaying, his minimalization of very grave allegations of corruption that can easily be prosecuted in court, and more than likely that convictions can be secured for. Go ahead, Bagai, and play for us that 6-minute interview of the president's call into a local talk show yesterday. If you're just tuning in, of course, you know where you are. This is the Costa Show, the nation's premier platform where we discuss the issues that matter. And as I said to you earlier in the opening of this show, there is a very massive bombshell that is about to fall. And this bombshell is not falling in Liberia. It has been fired from the United States. You know where you set the missile, right? Where you set the missile?
Your man calling. You want to say something? You can call back from Lofa. I don't know.
Oh yeah, let's tell our brother Yaka before we go ahead and play John. Let's take the general. Then we'll play
the general. General, good morning. You are live on the Costa Show.
Hey, morning. How you doing?
We're doing well. Good, man. Remember, you turning Lofa upside down, man. I saw you.
Man, the people in what the place in Vonyama, I'm going there for them. They stole the Liberia money. They said the building road. The road they kept building in district number 5. They building it in Vonyama and Kulaho. They brought the ATM machine. Lofa, so I brought my pickup to carry back to town.
So how's the reception been like?
Oh, 100%. Don't waste your time, because 100%. Look, I was called this morning by my tradition people to perform what I have not performed for more than 30 years. And I was very proud to perform what my name is for. I'm a tradition person. My name is Koluba. I am responsible at all time to inform the people that our chief is coming. And the chief is our grand Zoe. So I was instructed this morning by the chief himself to perform it. I was able to perform it to the best of my ability. I got no regret for performing my culture.
My man, we are proud of you. We want to thank you for all the efforts there and rallying the people and it has just been beautiful, my man. Continue to do a great job, Yake. We're very proud of you. Thank you so much.
We are trying our best. We're getting ready to pick up from Zaza. We're going to Lalo Era to go and push the message of the TPP candidate. Because look, Costa, anything I got to do, Ambassador, I will be a part of it in a negative way for him to not succeed. Because if we allow this man to succeed, then it will take some more $5 million again from the road for money to use it that we did not give them instruction for. They are saying the lawmaker gave them instruction. I am not a part of it. The lawmakers that gave instruction, they will answer to the Liberian people. I am not a part of it. I don't go now for people to steal the Liberian money. I would never be a part of it.
Honorable Koluba, thank you very much. We look forward to hearing from you every other day, just to give us update.
No, we're here forever. You will see it. The people are scared right now. They know we're coming. They know that the free oil we're coming, so they're scared. We're here forever. Who will stay there? You go care one. I remember the ATM machine. I brought one big pickup. The ATM machine used in Massacre when he was defeated. He brought it to Lofa, so I'm on my way to pick it up to bring it back to Massacre.
Okay, my brother. Okay. Thank you so much.
General. Thank you.
Okay, Costa.
Yeah, that's our brother General Yakpawolo Koluba. And the name Koluba in the Loma dialect, that the man that can lead the zoo, the Dewo. The man that can lead the country Dewo. Koluba. It's not a small man, strong man. And so, as you heard him say, he hadn't performed that particular traditional rites or ritual for a long time, and so they're asking, they say,
And the
"You are here
yes.
now, you have to perform it." I posted a picture on my Facebook page of the man in his full traditional regalia. Ha!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kwaluba. The man is bringing the ATM machine to town. The one that they carry around in 2020 will beat them the market door. They carry it to Lofa.
Lofa.
The ATM machine. The man will pull in your pickup and he'll bring it to town. Impressive. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. All right. Fantastic. All right, my brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, we certainly will. But I don't have it. Could you kind of share with me the voice of the LACC boss? I'm told there is a clip of the LACC boss out there, Edwin Martin. We will find it and play it. But Bwagai, let's go and play that particular interview yesterday, spontaneous phone-in interview of the president into a local radio show. Play for us, Bwagai, the entire thing.
Government is I don't even know what to say. It's not the government like the government before that don't believe in the democratic process where everybody have to go to jail and even for pro human rights you arrest them if they say something. I mean, if someone accuse somebody, the person have the right to face the law. Mm-hmm. The person not going to get arrested, the person and put in jail because somebody said that the person do something. You know, believe in the rule of law. And that's why we did everything through the parliament to make sure that Liberians have their human right. You know, when they are accused, they cannot be beaten, they cannot be jailed for law, you know. They have right to justice. Mm-hmm. So the justice system is there, and we have the right to use the justice system. And when that person is guilty and charged, and then of course the law will take a course. So what someone wants the president, every time they accuse somebody, the president will arrest the person and put them in jail. Is that how you want to run government? We believe in the democratic system. We believe in human rights. So what we do, we allow the justice system to take precedent. So then they give us the final. Yes, the president. Go ahead. Let me give you the time to land your thoughts, and I'll.
Bwagai, what is it, man? Bwagai.
Yeah.
What is it? Somebody calling you phone?
Yeah, somebody call my phone.
Oh man, Bwagai, but you play the thing for another phone that somebody will not call. Y'all got a thing, yeah. Don't break the flow, man. Don't kill the vibe.
Gonna be your next plan of action. What the final verdict of the founding, or the investigation was conducted by the LACC and the founder that Jenna Cooper is the Minister of Agriculture, misused $180,000 that she cannot give account of. And Mosori Momo, who is also the Deputy Managing Director at the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, was also, linked to corruption, where monies that were paid into the name of the company were diverted into his personal accounts. Okay, but thank you for the information, and I show that the agency you talk about work for the Liberian people and the government. So I don't have information yet in my office that warrant that the accusation, the final verdict, they are guilty. So we have the court process. I think that will determine who wrong. Because the LACC is calling on the Justice Ministry to have these individuals prosecuted. Okay, but then what I'm saying, we are for the justice system for the justice ministry to act, and then we will know what exactly happened, and their decision will be the decision of the court. Yes. Okay, Mr. President, Gus is on the line, and it was. Okay, Mr. President, Gus is on the line, and I think he wants to raise his concern. Gus, go ahead. Thank you. Gus, go ahead. Mr. President, thank you again for listening all the time to our show. The question or the statement you made is, I think, our concern about the Justice Department. To your point, we should not be running to the president all the time when these things happen. But the anti-graft agency has already have enough evidence. Why isn't your Justice Department not acting upon this evidence that the anti-graft administration or agency is providing to them? Mr. Massacre and his group over there is supposed to start investigating or doing that prosecution, because even to your point, these people come and say, bring yourself in. Tell me this is what they got against you. You say, post bill or whatever and move forward. Don't you think so, Mr. President? Wendell? Yes, sir. Did you get the concern? I'm not Gus is saying that why now the Ministry of Justice is not calling on these individuals, knowing the fact that the LACC have already come up with enough evidence to prove that these individuals are guilty of they have already been linked to the act committed by them. Mr. President, are you there?
Thank you, Warren.
We're having some connection issues. Oh my God.
Yeah. So
that's not the end of the recording, right?
That's it. That's the end of the recording.
Okay. But anyway, folks. So you heard the president. The man said, first of all, he know about the investigation by the LACC. Well, it's possible. It is not impossible that he may not know, right? Okay, fine. But here's the point. For him to be saying, why you want me to do something about it? And now everybody that were accused will just grab them and put them in jail. But the point is, you have a situation here where the LACC is calling on the Ministry of Justice to prosecute. And it's not hidden, it's public. We have a recording here, in fact. We will play this once we get it. Somebody told me about it. The LACC boss publicly spoke where he's calling on the LACC, the Minister of Justice, because LACC does not have direct prosecutorial powers. They can only prosecute after the Minister of Justice does not act 3 months after they have reasons to act. So that's when the LACC then assumes the responsibility to go to court. But it is the Ministry of Justice that should do this. Now you heard him. Okay, start that interview from the beginning and put your thing on mode so that people can call you airplane mode or whatever. But play it again. Play it again from the beginning of it. Listen to this, folks. Listen to Judge Villa give you flimsy excuses or reasons why they will not prosecute. I mean, come on. Or that they're not taking action. Oh, people can't just accuse somebody and we just grab them, we'll put them in jail. I mean, nobody's asking you to just grab someone and put them in jail. But you can order the Ministry of Justice to speedily prosecute these people, charge them and prosecute them because the evidence is clear. The evidence is there that Jeannie Millie Cooper, the Minister of Justice.
I should play?
Yes, please do, Baka. Please.
Government is I don't even know what to say. It's not government like the government before that don't believe in the democratic process where everybody have to go to jail and even for pro human rights you arrest them if they say something. I mean, if someone accuse somebody, the person have the right to face the law. The person not going to get arrested, the person and put in jail because somebody said that the person do something. Believe in the rule of law. And that's why we did everything through the parliament to make sure that Liberia have their human right. When they are accused, they cannot be beaten. They cannot be jailed for law. You know, they have right to justice. So the justice system is there, and we have the right to use the justice system. And when that person is guilty and charged, and then of course the law will take a course. So once someone wants the president, every time they accuse somebody, the president must arrest the person and put them in jail. Is that how you want to run government? We believe in the democratic system. We believe in human rights. So what we do, we allow the justice system to take precedent. So then they give us the final. Yeah, Mr. President. Go ahead. Let me give you the time to land your thoughts, and I'll comment. No, go ahead. Yeah, Mr. President. Now they
President Mary he said, no, you go ahead.
Your anti-corruption commission. I've already come up with their investigation and found out that these 3 individuals or 5 individuals were, linked to corruption. They did things that were not in, accordance with, the international best practice. So you, as the commander-in-chief and president of the Republic of Liberia, are you going to have them, suspended or pending, investigation, or what is going to be your next plan of action? What is that the final verdict of the founding? The investigation was conducted by the LACC and the founder that Jenna Cooper is the Minister of Agriculture, misused $180,000 that she cannot give account of. And Mosori Momo, who is also the Deputy Managing Director at the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, was also, linked to corruption, where monies that were paid into the name of the company were diverted into his personal accounts. Okay, but thank you for the information, and I sure that the agency talk about work for the Liberian.
Because they may not know about the information, so thank you for the information.
The talk show is informing the president about his own. The talk show is informing the president about his own.
So all the things that been in a newspaper, on their radio station, making news, making headlines
about Jimmy Millie Cooper. The president say, no. They tell him our president in Bugatti. The president know how to fry the Bugattis. He know how to get them Bugattis. But he don't know that the LACC finished investigating Jimmy Millie Cooper. But let's go to some call. He said,
is that a final verdict?
Exactly. That's what I want to say. So when they're talking, say, the LACC conducted the investigation, but Jimmy Millie Cooper, may supply. Well, that's not really what she did. She awarded the contract to her own company. And then he said, and the water and sewer guys move money to a personal account. The president said, is that a final verdict? It is not a verdict. They have not been taken to court. Is that a final verdict? All right, let's go to the phone lines and take some calls. But this is serious. You are the president of the republic. It's a powerful job. It is your job to be on top of things that happen in your country and in your government, particularly. The LACC has already made this report public. Mm-hmm. So if the president is not aware of a very public report, then there is a problem. The president knows how to damn booga dance, which I'm sure he learned from social media. But the president does not know that a senior official in his government, the Minister of Agriculture, has been indicted in an LACC investigation report. We are in trouble, Yubo. Is that the final verdict? Yes, that is the final verdict. That she awarded the contract to her own company. Let's go take some calls. Thank you for the information. A talk show host is informing the president
about things happening in his government. Chineke, wallahi. Why can't I take some calls?
077-012-102-886-010383 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Baka.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Pazawa here.
Pazawe, good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. You know, good morning, Baka.
Yeah, good morning. Just go ahead, Pazawe. Stop listening to the receiver.
Lower the volume of your receiver.
The fact that we have been seeing this thing for many years. We are feel smarter than he had. He have a national security advisor. He have a lawyer at the executive mansion to a disposal. If he cannot read newspaper, he cannot listen to radio. If those people are not listening to radio or they are not listening to reading newspaper, or the LACC is not communicating with the Minister of Justice for the Minister of Justice to inform the president in loop with those people. He corrupt. That's why according Joy Conte Luther Weir. He is corrupt.
All right.
We are in trouble. We are in trouble. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pazawe, for calling in. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Hello, and good morning to Lino.
Welcome.
Thank you. Momo the Critical Johnson, I'm calling you live and direct from a Council of Patriot office. No, because let me say this. Like Waka asked me, I'm the president of the Republic of President Momo the Critical Johnson. The first thing I will have to say is that I want about that information, and I'm now asking those who are responsible to get on the order to forward that information to me so that people can be prosecuted. For no time, if I'll give them 72 hours. 72 hours. But if you will say, I mean, it is time, but first of all, we are thinking about the information, and congratulations to our people in Lofa County as we speak. We will wait for the election so that we can come with our new senator.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's take this other person on the line. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, you are live.
Good morning.
Stop listening to the receiver.
Yeah, is
Listen
that
to the
Costa Show?
Yeah, the Costa Show.
Yeah, you know what? Judge Weir tend to be covering crimes, people who commit crime, and it's not good enough. You remember the War Crime Court at the United Nations? He said he want them to investigate. Getting to the airport, he changed his mind. The same thing he's doing with this issue. You know, it can't continue like this. That's what I want to say.
Okay, thank you so much. Now take this other person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, welcome. Your name is joining us from?
Usman Yang calling from Clowerton.
I beg you, my man. Don't come boss my ear the money. I beg you, Usman. The phone lines are open. 0770.
It's just very, very sad. It is. And just the way he not tell you so that now soon they can't just accuse somebody or something. We just grab them and put it in jail. They see water and sewer. We're talking about Mosori Momo. He's the deputy managing director for administration. Mosori Momo. This guy is a criminal. Momo has been engaged in all kinds of criminality. The water and sewer boss himself. What's his name? Duana Kamara.
Yeah,
Duana Kamara has been involved in all manners of corruption, but yet we will not act. And he's telling us, oh, what do you want me to do? By the time somebody accuse somebody of corruption, we should just grab them and put it in jail. Their country is a country of rule of law. The democracy, we got to go through the democratic process. The justice system. Yes, he said people should face the justice system. But do you let them face the justice system? Do you make them face the justice system? They have been investigated. The LACC believes that there are grounds for prosecution. Yet you will not allow them to be prosecuted. You, the president, have to give the go-ahead for them to be prosecuted. And that's not even the way it should be. These things should be fiduciary. They should be automatic. Once you are investigated and they have reasons to believe that you have breached the public confidence or you have violated the public trust by stealing the people's money, you should automatically be prosecuted. They shouldn't have to go ask the president, oh, Mr. President, what do you say about, hey, should we take the person to court? That's not how it should be. And you want to tell us about democratic process? That's not how a government works. The Ministry of Justice is there to prosecute people. They don't need the president's authorization to prosecute people. Once they have the evidence, they have reasons to believe that they can secure a conviction, they should go ahead and speedily, promptly prosecute. But you are saying you've already undermined the process. Okay? When the president tells you, oh, what you want me to do? And by the time somebody is accused, so we should just go grab the person and put them in jail. What about the people, the innocent people who haven't done anything that you chased out of the country? What about people like me? That you went and shut my radio station down over complete nonsense, seized all my damn equipment, chased me out of the damn country over a stupid laissez-passer. Then you talk about people who awarded $180,000 contract to their own company. That's not something worthy of prosecution. Is it not clear to you? But over a stupid laissez-passer that costs less than $5 US, and you ask a whole foreign country to extradite me to be prosecuted. You can ask your neighboring country to extradite me for prosecution. Eh? Prepare to put me on a whole jet to bring me back home. But you can't prosecute people who violate the public trust. Ginny Millie Cooper awarded her own company a $180,000 contract. You can't prosecute her. Eh? The water and sewer people, every day they're in corruption yo-yo. You can't have them prosecuted. Then you want us to believe that this is the reason why you're not doing that because it's a democratic country. Did Bwaka accuse these people? Did Henry Costa accuse these people of corruption? Oh. No, we didn't. We heard they committed acts of corruption. Your LACC, into which we pour millions of dollars a year, investigated them and found them wanting, found them culpable, established culpability upon which a case can be built and prosecuted, which the believer is solid enough to secure convictions. Yet you, the president, are not interested in seeing them prosecuted. And you want to make a lazy ass excuse that, oh, we're a democratic country and they got to face the law and blah, blah, blah. And you want us to accept that? You're hurting yourself, George Weah. You're hurting yourself. Every single time you do these things, elections are happening next year and you're behaving as though all is well. It is not well. You're turning people off. It's hard for me to believe that you even want a second term. How can a man who wants second term is not making any efforts to appease the public? You're protecting people who are engaged in acts of corruption. You have no interest in seeing them held to account. And then you want to sell us that cock and bull story. Now, the reason you're not doing that is because we're supposedly a democratic country where the rule of law has to take precedence. If the rule of law has to take precedence, if you really do understand what the rule of law is, you would ensure that these people are prosecuted. They're taken to court. That's the rule of law, George Weah. The rule of law is not for you to sit back as president and give a tacit endorsement of their action by indulging them because you're stopping your people from prosecuting them.
All right, so let's go back to the phone line and take this person.
Hold on, Bwaga. Let me respond to this person. Lami Fambule, you don't know because you've been listening to me for long. Don't bring your nonsense to me. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm on the country's side. I'm not on your opposition side talking about giving Joe ideas. To tell the president to prosecute people, you don't want that? Because you think if he prosecutes people, it will make him look good? What kind of nonsense talk is that? This is what you all do. You think we're here because we don't exist to support a candidate for president. This is what you all don't get. This Costa Show was not established to make Joe Bwaka president or anybody president. Don't get it twisted. My primary objective, the purpose for which we started this show, is to fight for the Liberian people. So don't be talking about whose side you on Costa. Don't get Joe Weah idea. He is insinuating that by me telling Weah to do the right thing, then I am helping George Weah. What is wrong with you people? I'm on my country's side. I want the right thing done. If Judge Weah punishes bad people for what they do, if he himself can stop doing bad things, that is what I want. If the people decide they want to vote for him or vote him out, great. But I want him out. So what are you talking about me telling him to do the right thing? So we should not demand to do the right thing, because if Weah does the right thing, it will help hurt your side politically. That's how this is your interest. Oh, Costa, Weah might not do the right thing, because if Weah does the right thing, then Joe Biden will not win. Do you think I really care about that? I care about my country first and foremost. My people are hurting. The country is hurting. So I'm not here to tell you that to pray for Weah to fail so that it can help my side politically. No. No. Is that what you want? You want the country to be completely destroyed before the candidate of your choice can come to power? The country is sinking so low. Things are so bad. And people are dying, losing their lives. And you want that to continue to happen because it makes Joe Biden, or it increases Joe Biden's chances of winning. That's how that is it for you? Like the Republicans here in America, Biden. Every effort Joe Biden has made to reduce gas prices, he has asked them to vote on a bill to reduce gas prices. They say no. The Republicans want Americans to pay high gas prices. You know why? Because it benefits them that Americans are angry that gas prices are high. He said, let's remove the taxes on gas. Let's remove the taxes on gas. The Republicans have refused. Yet they are complaining that everything is okay. You know, they want Biden to continue to fail so that people can suffer, so that they can win the election. That is the mentality some of you have. I'm sorry. I'm not like you. I love my country more than I love Joe Biden. You understand me? You don't understand me. I'm a damn patriot. I'm not a partisan. I'm not a partisan. I'm a patriot. My country is suffering. Do you know how many calls I get every day for assistance? How many people come to me every day begging me? Crying out? And then we say, oh, because I don't get an idea. We are not even listening to me. That's the first thing. I'm telling him to prosecute people for doing wrong to the country. You say I'm not telling him that, because if I tell him that, then I'm helping him. Can you imagine that? Is that how you think? You're nothing but a Republican. That's the mindset you have. Let the American people suffer so that we can beat them. We can beat the Democrats. Sorry, I'm not like you. My loyalty is to my country first and foremost, and not to a presidential candidate. You have it all wrong. You see why I'm telling them, they can say, oh, because you think I'm here to make somebody win power so I can get a job? You think that's what I'm here for? You think I belong to a particular political camp? You think that's what I exist for? You think I belong to your party or to your presidential candidate? You think that? I don't belong to anybody. I belong to my country. And every time you people try to make it look like one party owns me or one political camp owns my voice, it just aggravates me. It provokes me, because that is not why we're here. We're here for the sake of our country and our people. I love Joe Biden. I support Joe Biden, but my country comes before Joe Biden. And every time you provoke me, I will tell you that. So don't bring that nonsense to me. Talking about when you tell the president to prosecute people, it will be helping him, you giving him ideas. Are you on his side? Don't tell me that nonsense. I am not for Joe Biden. I belong to the people, to the country. You don't like to hear it? That is your damn business. Let's go back and take some calls there, Biden. Don't bring that nonsense to me. Some man like me, you think my whole existence that to support somebody to be president? You think that's why? I want my country to change. You won't be partisan or what your mom born you for? That's your business. Me, I'm a patriot. I'm not a partisan. I'm a patriot. Waga, let's take some calls.
All right, let's take this person on the line. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, boy guy. Hey, Costa, how you doing? This is Dwalu, man. I'm calling from Boston, Mass.
Good morning.
Let me say, look, I've been listening to you this morning, and people have to understand that President Weah does not want this job. It doesn't matter how you spin it. He's been forced into the position to the detriment of the Liberian people. Of course, I said it so brilliantly. This is about Liberia. It's not about the individual. If President Weah can follow our constitution and give our people a better standard of living, I'm all for it. It's about the success of the republic. It's not about an individual. But let's be very firm on this one factor. President Weah does not want a job. He does not want to be in the position as president. He's being forced into the position. You cannot maintain a man into such a high level position if he doesn't want to be in that position. But most importantly, if he doesn't know how to execute in that position. This is what is killing our people. It is to the detriment of the entire country. There is no future for the young people in the country. We have to change course. President Weah must go if we have to set this country right. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dwalo. Let's take some more calls there, boy guy.
All right, let's take this other person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Your name, where joining us from?
Good morning, Braga, and good morning to Little Henry Pedro Costa. My name is Gabriel M. Massacre, and I call you from South Korea.
Go ahead.
You know, Costa, when I see and observe the unremitted passion President Weah is exhibiting to protect criminals, you know, it's so puzzling. It's so puzzling, you know. I thought the president would have just asked all of those people to recuse themselves and go through investigation before he say anything. But the president is almost serving like an insulator. He's the one protecting the criminals. Why is he doing this? And the man is very, very insensitive. Look at all around. He's dancing buka, he's dancing Captain Jason, as if, people are not ready. We'll talk about gas prices, we'll talk about this. Right now, all global leaders are very into strategies to really, be proactive about the economic crisis that are coming up. But we have our president dancing buka. And we have Liberians appraising him. The problem is that the people themselves don't know what is happening to them. We have Liberians that are cheering him.
All right, thank you so much. Now take another person from this line. Good morning.
Good morning, brother. Good morning, Costa.
Yeah.
This is Blondie Dodo. I'm calling from New Jersey this morning.
Okay.
Man, thank you, brother. That guy can hear people here. You know when we are brought up, but you know them bring the weed from Jamaica. When you taste some, you see the. Because that thing is say, until they put it on people. So they probably, if they made it a we, you can say they try like brave people. When would Joe come out to say those kind of thing and touch you who's giving information about your own government? Everything that go on in this country, Joe know everything. Joe get agents or you get men or in that place they can get information. So Joe, when I can fool the Liberian people here, you know everything, all the thing they're doing. Everybody you can just get the money to a brother, then they go get some weed, they bring it. When you finish smoking, they say they fool the Liberian people. If they make them go and mop with it, they say buka dead. If you put it in or then you know about your own government. So they may have you just blaming the Liberian people, you just lying to the Liberian people. But every rule in the bush you get an end. But Joe was so rich. Thank you
so much for calling in. The phone lines are open 0770-102-102-86, 010-383-555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231-888-624-171. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep, your name is calling us from?
Yeah, I'm calling from the United Kingdom.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm calling from the United Kingdom.
You are live. Go ahead.
Yeah, right. I want to speak to Costa. I think what happened is that people try to get under Costa's skin just to upset him. Because what he's saying is this: if we are said that the criminals or those who commit crime are not allowed to face justice, which is not true, it sounds as if he's the one blocking them to face justice. When this woman was investigated,
and found that she was corrupt, they should have allowed her to pay justice and tell the Minister of Justice, you know, to deal with the situation. And secondly, Judge Weah tend not to say anything when something is against other people. But when it's about him protecting people, he will come out. When last did Judge Weah give an interview? Then why should it be now? It shows that he is protecting criminals. That's what I want to say.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me take this other person from here. Good morning.
Yeah, welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Pangomo.
Yeah, good morning, Baka. Good morning, Costa.
Go ahead.
The beloved father of Liberia, which is Costa. Yeah, we haven't got nothing to worry on. You got nothing to worry on. Look at this kind of critical condition in the world. Economic crisis. He brought social security money to all. Every day our money will be up. And he made it a criminal law our resources. Instead of him to tell those people to investigate, then have them arrested and persecuted our corruption battle, and we die of hunger in this country. He get that dream stupid dancing, I don't call Mafuka or Wanafuka. So he got nothing to worry on in Liberia. The Liberian citizen is dying for hunger, for economic challenge, whatsoever. He was suffering for our hustle. We can't sit down on the street, beating our friend to give us 200 and liberty. Whole president, Conde Chakla, that he dancing, faithful life, faithful. I mean, he has so enough. Subject to it, our role for should be given. If the next president, we are not getting accountability to our role for. Como and tomorrow. I will take the lawsuit against the government.
Okay.
And I cannot break down when go to $100,000 for our economy and go marry in farm because Liberia is dirty.
All right. Thank you so much, Pangomo. 0770-102-102-86, 010383. We still taking your calls.
Pangomo said he will sue the government.
Yeah.
Hello,
Good morning.
Good morning to him and Pedro Costa. Look, this country, they have been blessed. President Weah should have been to second time the opposition gave President Weah second time to just go with ease. But you're not listening. The first thing when they were in opposition, they were only criticizing. They were not giving solution. But the opposition now around will criticize and give you the way forward. But he refused to learn to say, oh, I will not take the idea because when I take the idea, they will get the glory. And forgetting to know, he personally will get the glory. Because when the opposition come up with some allegation and give you the way out and we do it, that your government name will be promoted, it will not be the opposition. They give you free ride, but you fail because you can't learn. The next thing here is that President Weah don't even know the working of the LACC. So President Weah is sitting here, somebody might get accused. Why when the investigation came on the two guys from Hosting, were building. He went directly, he removed them, he suspended them, they went to court, and they were not found guilty. President Weah refused to reinstate the guys. But because of those people that he know that he got link with, he got deal with them, at the end of the day, any money that they court, he will get a share from there. So that's the reason why they may say, I agree with plenty of Nigerians that President Weah do one second time. Because all the killing have been going on, my brother Costa and Baka, as a president ever come on one day to condemn the killing in the country? To say it's not good, not the president we are spoken, but only to go there and look at them. They may not see that.
Thank you, my brother.
Calling in.
But it's true, though. Have you ever heard we are issue a statement against all these killings, terrible killings? The president of a country has a powerful voice, has a powerful platform. In fact, the most powerful platform in the country. Just to speak against it. People just need that moral support, that moral direction from their leader. But no. We haven't heard the president, spoken about this. We haven't heard him speak about this at all. He hasn't said a word. Of course, the president doesn't speak to other things that are very important. A lot of important things happen in the country. The president has never said a word. To show that people lose their family members in such gruesome fashion. Look at the Princess Cooper thing. You know, a 25-year-old enterprising young woman, just her life just cut short like that, on clearly mysterious circumstances. Not even a word from the president. Not a word of sympathy or condolence from the president. You know, something like that, my man. You don't see it. I mean, where is your compassion, George? If you've got any, where is it? You know, when people got shot in Buffalo, in that store, the supermarket, President Biden got on the plane, flew there to the community. The school shooting happened in Uvalde in Texas. Biden also went there. When the shootings happen across the U.S., the president speaks to the nation. Walker, this is the way it's done. You know, I'm not saying every single time somebody dies, but in these clearly disturbing circumstances where, you know, people just get killed like that, the president has to show compassion. He has to show empathy and sympathy, you know, but the president says nothing. Nothing he says. And it is quite disturbing. Does it mean that he doesn't give a damn? Is that what it is? He says nothing. Let's go ahead, Waka. Let's take some more calls there.
All right. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Waka and Henry.
Welcome.
This is Abraham PM Star joining you from Foya District, Lofa County.
I mean, how is Foya?
Well, my man, Foya, we're feeling the political heat.
Very good.
So, give out an update. Who's who?
Okay, yesterday evening, someone who happened to be the representative for District 5, he living in district, coming to Foya, giving false promises to our people. In fact, according to his statement made during the time he arrived here, when he was speaking to some of his supporters here, he said that out of the administrative district and claim that we have in Foya district, every claim that produced good number of votes for CDC, the claim will receive 1 million from his start. He encouraged people to support Councilor Jara. Councilor Jara, who went for the day yesterday, he could not even answer common questions. When they even asked him, he said, when you become senator, what you will do for your people? He said, for me, if I become senator, I will only be senator for the 3 districts, Baham, Foya, and Pulau. How about the other district? Where you live in Beyamas, also Sarai, you could not even talk about that. This man is incompetent. Councilor Jara is not somebody, because the one man who said, this man, he always led to her people development. These people, they continue to suffer. They're using dump truck going from one point to another to transport people, just for them to gain momentum. So the political hero of Lofa County, when he arrived yesterday, he said he's going to be here until whatever the part of the election can be done.
That's true.
So, currently is in Zota. They will be leaving from Zota to come to here tomorrow, Friday. If you want to get more updates, you can follow today. I'll be here to cover the program.
Okay, so hello. So you've been there now. You're talking with the locals, the people there, the ordinary people. Do you see them? Do you see or hear them talking about the Unity Party candidate if he will be voted for?
My brother, let me tell you, mark my what I'm telling you. This by-election, that total vote the people going to get. No other person going to win the election here. That everybody going to win the election. It does not happen. Trust me.
Okay. Yeah. We hope you call us tomorrow too and give them an update. Okay.
Okay, I'm around. I will do that. Thank you ever so much.
Guys. Okay, brother. Thank you so much.
Okay, let me tell you something. The call is right. The people are angry. The people are right. The people are angry. The caller is right. The people are angry in Lofa. They believe that Lofans have been treated badly, and that's true, disrespected. Lofa has been denied full representation in the Senate. They have not had their 2 senators since 2020. Lofa has been without full representation.
Yeah.
So Lofa is not happy. So anything that has to do with CDC in Lofa, just forget it. You already ain't got support in Lofa. then Lofa has been mobilized against you by you. You mobilized Lofa against you. Then Jala, Councillor Jala, a man I thought who was educated, he is an educated man, but for him to have allowed CDC to endorse him and say, this is our candidate in Lofa, Councillor Jala did himself terrible injustice.
Yeah, but Councillor Jala worked for the government. He worked at the ministry.
He does.
The central bank.
He works at the central bank, but he's always worked it now. Let's be clear. Let's be fair. Councillor Jala didn't just get that job. Okay, he's always worked at the central bank before we came to power. So let's be fair to Councillor Jala. But the terrible blunder Councillor Jala made, and I know the man. I talk to him from time to time. The terrible blunder he made was to allow CDC raise his hand. Raise his hand where? In Lofa. After everything that the CDC government did to Lofa and Lofans, and you expect Lofans will embrace. Well, he's one of them. Councillor Jala is not a foreigner. He's a son of Lofa. He's done very well there. He's come second in 3 Senate elections. Second in 3 Senate elections. The last one against Brownie, he did very well, very, very well. But I'm sorry, Councillor Jala, this election in Lofa is going to be won by the candidate.
The CDC stigma was disturbing, Costa. The CDC stigma was disturbing. He paraded in Lofa County with Thomas Fala that have his district here in Massacre County that was flogged in his own district, his own school, his own T5 school. That was Dylan whip him in his own school. Now talking about the district, now about the school that he owned. That was Dylan whip him in his school. So now taking himself, going to Lofa, making it appear that I have built on an estate in Lofa. Yesterday, I watched a video clip for some Lofians in Zozo. What they said was that building houses or building estate, the estate belongs to you. It doesn't belong to we the Lofian. It doesn't belong to the people of Lofa. It belongs to you, Thomas Fala. So if you come here and say, I'm carrying on development, when last did you come here to do a development? No, you just come here because you want power. You want to live a Massacre now to come and contest here in Lofa. That's why you're doing all of these quick impact projects. So now the Lofians, they are smarter people. They will not just sit down because they come and spray a few cash on them. And then they say, let's go and buy the idea that Thomas Fala is bringing, or let's go and vote the person that Thomas Fala is bringing. They're
not going to do that.
Yeah.
And besides, how long has Thomas Fala been involved with Lofa?
Just lately, Costa. Just lately.
Yeah. When did he realize that he's a son of Foya? I agree, he's a son of Foya. But you think because you go to Foya, now you think you can influence the people of Lofa or people of Foya to vote for? I mean, they are all sons of Lofa. I mean, nobody's going to make it look like anybody has any greater right to getting elected than the next person. But Lofa County is a stronghold of Joseph Boakai. So Joseph Boakai intends to stay in Lofa until after the election. The election
That's the best thing. That's the best thing ever, because it will be a tough game for the sedition. Once Joseph Boakai is there, vying, I will be here up until the results are up. You should know. And Thomas Fala now, they beat it in Massacre here. Like what made him go in Lofa? He never knew anything about Lofa. But now he have realized that he can contest on CDC ticket in district number 5. He will never win an election again in Massacre County. So he finding a fallback position. Let me go to Lofa. Let me have some quick impact project. Comes 2023, I can vie for the position against Steve Zago. That's what he's doing. That's just what he's doing.
He's brave. He's very, very brave. That's very unlikely for him to win there in Lofa in 2023. Let me do this as a shout out for my man, Black Diamond. Black Diamond, today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Black Diamond is a member of the COP, the Europe chapter. I want to say shout out to you. Happy birthday to you. We wish you all the best. The 30th will also be his wedding anniversary. So we're dedicating today's edition of the show to you, our brother and friend and supporter, Black Diamond of the Europe chapter of the COP. I also want to do a shout out for the Liberian police contingent with UNMISS, the UN mission there in that's where our man Mike Fire David is. Yeah. Our man Mike Fire David, that's where he is. The UN mission there, and they are the first of all the police, the different troops from all over the place. The Liberian police. I didn't even know they had Liberian police serving as part of the UN mission. I didn't know that. I think it's South Sudan.
Yeah, South Sudan.
That is correct. Yeah, that's where they are. The UN DPKO. I believe that's what the police unit there is called under the UN. And so we have Liberian police officers there. That's good. That's very, very good to know. We're going to go back to the lines and take a few more calls there before we close it up here. So you can rest assured, Jeannie Millie Cooper is not going to go to court. She's not going to be prosecuted. The water and sewer folks who've also been indicted in that investigative report by the LACC, they're not going to see the inside of a courtroom, because Mr. Weir has already said, somebody struck a point when I said, and that was very good. I believe it was Darling Warwood. There are hundreds of comments coming in while we're doing the show. But, from time to time, I get to glance at the computer screen to read some of these comments, and some of them really do stand out. Some of them provoke me, of course, because of the asinine nature of them. But some of them really do strike a chord with me, such as the one made by Darling Warwood. And he said, yes, the president did speak out when Gifty Lama and Abbott Peters were found dead in the vehicle. He did. Only that he said that they were boyfriend and girlfriend. You remember, Boga?
Yeah, that's what he said.
There hadn't been any investigation whatsoever. John Weir already said, okay, somebody said the DPKO is the Department of Peacekeeping Operation, the UN branch. Okay, thank you, my friend. DPKO. Okay, that's what it stands for. Thank you, Michael Bobby Gould. Like I said, I do from time to time. I multitask. I'm speaking, I'm reading, I'm doing stuff. Yeah, that's what I do. But anyway, the point I was trying to make is that Darling made a good point. When Gifty Lama, and yes, then he did blame me on deportees. Thank you. These people, oh man, you are amazing. Stanley Color Duna. Stanley, you just struck a good point. The president said, when the news broke, the very horrible news, that a fine, decent, professional married woman, Gifty Lama, and an equally decent professional man, Abbott Peters, were found, who were colleagues, were found in the car together, killed, murdered, by the way. When they asked Joe Weir said, what Joe Weir did, Joe Weir prejudiced the entire investigation. You are the president of the republic in a very messed up country where everybody looks to the president for guidance and direction on everything. Joe Weir said, what I'm hearing is that Gifty Lama and Abbott Peter, they were boyfriend and girlfriend. What? Then he said, maybe they were killed by deportees. So, who told Joe Weir that Gifty Lama and Abbott Peters were boyfriend and girlfriend, and that deportees were the ones that killed them? Only for his people to come back later on and say, the people sitting in the car and the carbon monoxide is what killed them. Did they do any autopsy, Boga?
Nope,
not at all. The carbon monoxide had killed those people. You think an independent autopsy would not have found out?
It could have.
Carbon monoxide kill you, it don't have to find out.
It don't have.
The autopsy would bear out that fact. But Joe Weir said the people were boyfriend and girlfriend. You look at somebody married wife they say Gifty Lama was a strict, ain't no small, strict. She was a young woman, but she was one of those, she was very quiet. She was old school type of young woman. You know, they got some young women that they got old school. Gifty Lama was a devout Christian, old school, good wife, can't go nowhere but home after work, very smart, promising future. Albert Peters was a round, well-rounded professional. Then you talk about the people that boyfriend and girlfriend. Albert Peters' wife grieving for him, Gifty Lama husband grieving for her. Then you say the people that boyfriend and girlfriend, you insult the people while they are dead. Okay? And that's true, Brother Sakama. Gifty Lama was Albert Peters' mentee. He was mentoring her. She was his mentee. And they were working together. My woman died, I'm grieving her. My good woman died. Nana jẹ́ sọ́ngàn náà wọ́n sọ́ngàn náà bàbàtì woman o. My good woman died. Eh? Then you get her, you say, my woman and her boyfriend died together in the car. You, the president of the whole country. You can't wait for your people to investigate. You just say, the man, woman, the people that are boyfriend and girlfriend, that Zogo, that the deportee didn't get it. Look, that is like a delusional hallucination of a weed-infested mind. Oh, sorry. Hennessy XO infested mind. Inebriated. Heavily inebriated with Hennessy XO. Then you just get it, you say, oh, the people were loving. Oh, why hearing say the high president is supposed to talk? What guy?
No.
President, how are you supposed to talk? You don't see president talking like that? People die in a shocking way. Everybody talking about it, everybody feeling bad. Then you just get it and say, oh boy, what the? Why, yeah, is that or the man and the woman, they were boyfriend and girlfriend. Or and then maybe that the deportee didn't kill them. My man, that is extremely insensitive. It's incredulously stupid. And it's very, very, very uncharacteristic of the presidency. The byproduct of a Hennessy XO heavily inebriated mind.
Please
okay,
add
so
a we.
Understand that one. So
please add a we. I beg you. Please add a we. We Hennessy XO.
We infested.
Hennessy
XO inebriated. Let's go take some call. Why you say that energy? My man, you don't. The first thing I would say, look, my fellow Liberians, what has happened? The tragic loss of these two fine public servants. Then you talk a little thing specifically about each of them. Gifty Lama was a consummate professional, a hard worker, a wonderful wife and mother. Albert Peters, several decades of professional experience, contributing tremendously to the forward march of this country, generating and collecting revenue and ensuring that those, talk something fine about the people. Then he said, I have ordered the Ministry of Justice to speedily and promptly investigate this tragedy, to get to the bottom of it. And if somebody and if they were murdered, that the culprits be found and speedily prosecuted. And to the family, to the both families, I want to convey my deepest condolences to you. We are so sorry. We are in sympathy with you. We mourn with you. We feel for you. My people, you are normal. That's what a leader does. A leader who has compassion and empathy. But you get it, you say, what though? I heard they say the man and the woman, they were boyfriend and girlfriend. And it looked like that deportee kid there. Talk it. Talk it, my biggie. Talk it. Why let's take some calls there. My man, yeah, I'm a free man. Is that the final buddy? That a new talk now. The president was asking the talk show host, oh, is that the final buddy? Why let's go take some calls. Is that the final buddy? Yeah, that's the final buddy. The LACC just said, okay, wait, okay.
Good morning.
Yeah, Baba.
Yeah.
Howdy, money. I'm Akuma. Lana was talking your phone went off. I know you get calling.
Yeah, sorry, my phone went off. Okay. Makuma called me yesterday. Sorry, I couldn't bring it up here.
Yeah.
Makuma called me yesterday. Makuma, you called me yesterday.
I'm telling you, Lana, within any
Go ahead.
I will call you again tonight this afternoon for us. The other lady said wanted to explain to you. She got her own place too.
Makuma, you are live on the show right now.
You hearing it, the president is telling you that he got information on the show. So they want to know nothing about it. Nothing they know about it.
Okay, Makuma.
Tell me what the person I can talk to is going viral like when they Costa. I want last year. All the other one that you get playing for.
Okay, Makuma will make noise about it. Tell her, Baka, and show her that.
Yeah.
Beginning today. Every day we'll talk about the flag receipt issue.
Yeah, she called me yesterday, and when she called yesterday on the show, after the show, later she called me in the evening, and we were discussing about the same issue because that is concerning, and the government need to do something about it because the people they just sitting down now, they're not doing much business because they can't get a flat receipt to go to banks and take loan to go to banks and send money. When they go to the very commercial bank to send money to China and do other businesses with the bank, they pay huge amount of money. So if they get a flat receipt and get all their business documents from the government of Liberia, they can go to the central bank, they go to other banks and do regular business and get a share of the money.
It's holding them down. It's holding them badly.
Yeah. So we really need to talk about it. And yesterday when she called in, a lot of people went to her, oh, you shouldn't have called your name on the show. This is what we fix here. When we
call on the show. What are you doing about it? The woman pay her money, she just want to play receipt about it.
About it there? It's not bad.
She's just criticize your government. Just get her play receipt. Let her go do her business and support her family.
And she's not alone. Almost 50%, she said. Yesterday, people say, oh,
you can't get play receipt. You pay taxes to government, you pay fees for service, you can't get a receipt. That government there, and they're hearing it, they will not do nothing. But we'll keep talking about, you see FEC, you are receipt book. You can collect the money, but you can buy receipt book. So your receipt book finish, you can produce more receipts. Eh? That how you FEC? That how you useless? Samson D. Our young man like you sit down to business registry, you don't get receipt to get the people. You order receipt. Talking, my man. What? They're gonna use that there we see it before.
I will try to get something done no more. I will try. So because we have to get to the bottom of this particular issue.
I will send you a number. Okay. I'm calling you asking why the people flag receipt. They put one there flag receipt. Let's take some calls there. We got 7 more minutes to go.
All right.
Receipt, you get it?
Good morning.
You ain't walk the sword or eat.
Yeah, welcome, my brother. You're live.
Is that a point of Friday?
Good morning to our leader, Emirates Pedro Costa, the biggest boss in the Costa Show. Good morning, Pedro.
Morning, my brother.
This is Emirates Costa, Emirates Pedro Costa speaking. I think you leader this morning, but I'm late, but I know I'll make my input. I want to say this to you. President, we are like government business. So that when you get on, you know, a little information, they say, after you say, after a camera to tell the like people say, oh, that's Joko, then say, I will be there and get it, Lama. That's all. Then like Jefferson, then never even get a business. Man, what about the small getting with it? You say, get the feet and say, 7,000, get to. You make it, you know, put in the base and make that like for me. And you look at the 7,000, and get to the training. Why do you say the money and send it, and you send it to Oman for our brother and sister to our sister, I mean, to move for Oman to Canada as well. He is betting to we to see the military because you want you see that you let me in the day, you have something to do with it. Then one more minute. Thank you, Leader.
All right. Let's see another caller. So now we can get many guys in Baga.
Because you know les meilleurs gaz
Or
you go get him gas when you say, oh, my Prezo, when I me I go to Prezo, I say Prezo. La Costa man, don't man, Costa man. He full, he not let your benio. He just let hold he talking about you talking. The president will get the issue with you. The president will not investigate or to say, let me call Costa a fellow. To be, he didn't get no. He started taking issue with Costa straight. And they had the president looking.
I mean, what my man Musa Belete man?
They make quiet. They make quiet though.
Yeah, Musa Belete quiet in video.
Yeah,
I'm missing the man. Let the man cause fire damage.
We want Musa Belete back. We want Musa Belete back. We need to go protest him for your office.
Yeah, tell Musa Belete I'm missing him, man.
Musa Belete, cause I say missing you. Let's take this person on the line. Good morning. Good morning.
Is that the final verdict?
Good morning.
Yeah, your name, where you calling from?
I'm Lamini Espana from Banga, One County.
Lamini, welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. You know, all what we are discussing about the president of this republic, actually, the president is just looking like this. When Lamini is not a mechanic man, he doesn't know about engine. Then you ask Lamini to fix the engine. He's sitting up there, forcing Lamini. Lamini, do it so. What will he do about it? So actually, I can't really blame the president of this republic. We knew that the president cannot do the job. We start to compensate him with something that is good for him. So actually, those are insulting the president are just for nothing. Because look at it. You cannot force him what he doesn't know. This president said after leaving power, he needs to speak like real people. Because really, we getting a burden that's too heavy for him. And we are, we are blaming. We know about all the other things, the water and cereal. What kind of work they are doing there? There's other things there. The president doesn't know about it. Surrounding. So, and the surrounding are not fair to him, will never be fair to him. This is why we are saying, when this person wins for the second time, we are telling our local people here, when they win for the second time, it will be very hard for us. It will be very hard for this country because they have no more campaign to run for again. Even the surrounding, it will not be having anything now. They will not look in our face. So we must not accuse him. We must just wait 2023. We tell him, say, oh, Papa, yeah, they job here, no be for you. So let's give it to a different person.
Thank you so much.
All right, but hold on there. You know, and folks, I think I've said this. I've told you all this. We're coming in December to Liberia. That's when we're coming. By the third week in December, we'll be in country. 22nd, 23rd. Thereabouts, December of this year, with a very large delegation, maybe 15, 20 people coming with us. Very large delegation. So, but that's not what I wanted to say. Somebody asked about what I'm coming. But so what I wanted to say was, have you noticed how calm things are, in the opposition? Have you noticed?
Yeah.
ask our people to calm the storm and stop attacking Alex Cummings, and that we should leave him alone, and that because we have warned them, and that we should, have you noticed how calm things are? You know, my brother Dwalu, have you noticed that? It's calm. Things are very calm. And this is a good thing. This is a very good thing. And I'm happy about that. And I'm happy our people do listen. You don't see our people fighting in the opposition. When was the last time any of you did a post or commented under a post against Cummings or something like that? No, really. Things are calm. And I'm glad our people do listen to us. We told them, look, you know what? This divorce here has been finalized. It's been consummated. We've all gone our separate ways, and there's no need to continue the antagonism. Things have been calm. We ain't got some Cummings people here, and of course, they're always there watching and all that kind of stuff. But we ain't making fuss. I like that. Let's keep that spirit of calm. Nobody fussing you. I like that. Because I beg y'all and I say y'all stop and the people stop. It's a beautiful thing that the people can listen to you. No other fussing. Ain't no fuss. Anybody attack Ellis Cummings unfairly, I will come to his defense. Anybody attacks Joe Boaga, you know already what I'm going to do to you. So, but, let's keep the peace. Let peace reign among us. Because in the end, we might still, Brother Thomas Croix, some Cummings supporters will still be talking, but ignore them. They say one thing can make noise.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah, when you ignore them, they will eventually keep quiet. Don't respond. Don't react to the provocation. Just ignore it and just put on a benign and genteel, congenial attitude toward them. You should do that. You should do that. You see our brother Yeke and Lofa campaigning for a unity party candidate, and he's ANC. But so let's just maintain the peace. Maintain the peace. We can make war when we want to make war, but we can maintain peace when we want to make peace. We're able to do that. General wants to shake the whole thing. Then we just shake it. The whole thing will just be shaking. But we don't want to do that. It does not benefit us to do that. Keep the peace. Leave Alice Cummings alone. And then to the Cummings people, leave Joe Boaga alone. You all can be fighting and pushing your candidates and do whatever. You can do that. Joe has given us enough reason to be focused on him. Let's focus. Let's redirect our energy and focus on him. That's it. Yeah, that's all we wanted. We wanted to divorce. So now that we are divorced, you can go on your own, go on our own. Later on, we brag we want for the old fire turn to cash. And they say old fire turn hard to cash.
It don't hard to cash.
Exactly.
So you play fire small.
Yeah, so you play small, it will cash. So later on, when we brag at some strategic point, and then we want the old fire turn to cash, it will cash. But we are happy. In our divorce, we are very, very happy. You not say you divorce, you're happy. Divorce can be freedom. Not every divorce will be better. So we are very happy. So let me maintain the peace. I thank you all for listening to me, and you have maintained the peace. That true, they think they can talk. You see, that what I can tell you. And Abel went. He said, "What good will it do for you to try to shake things?" Abel went just to show that I get power. When you get powerful machine gun. The whole day you get look at the machine gun, you get fire. How you know the machine gun can scare people? So now you gotta fire the machine gun. So you can get, give it to me, Papa. Give it to me. You gotta pull the machine gun on your fire it. So that the enemy then when they hear that machine gun, they can pee in that transit. Then they say, that machine gun working, we're not stupid. You know why they can do military exercises and parade or fighting war? The people can bring all their weapons outside. They saw the missile, the ICBM intercontinental ballistic missile. They all missile, they all want. All I want they can do, they all armor tank, the Black Hawk helicopter, B-52 and stealth jet fighters. They do all that kind of thing to show you that beginning the day you first day you try, you declare war. I saw one American general say, The day anybody bring war to America, you try or you declare war on America. Begin that different men will raise your children because your children will not have power. So why do I shake up things sometimes? So you must know that I'm the man. Yeah. Pedro can cause the trouble. I can set the table, begin. Yeah. You know, and when you know somebody can do that, don't be forced. You small begin. You want to enter Kongin here business with Papa Wogel. Con on his finger. Eh? Con. You con the Papa here, you say Papa mo con you. When they con your own, you will go crying. So don't enter Kongin here business with Papa Wogel. Ha fingers. Don't enter Kongin here business. Because that Kongin here business will not end well for you. But hey, I love my ANC people, you know. I love my ANC people. We are all we are one. We are one. We are one people. Don't enter Kongi here business with Papa. You young boy, your hand I get corn on the Papa get corn when you hit you get that iron. Someone say I sound very childish. Yeah, but I try now. We are children in the eyes of God. But are we all natural in the eyes of the law? They say I sound very childish. But yeah, no, your president can then Bugatti.
Please, we want our Musa ability back. Please. Our man will come back.
Wait, you see the message you're gonna make. You expect Pedro to be what? You expect Pedro to I get feeling. I get feeling. I can hurt, I can be happy, and I can make trouble, and I can make peace. I got everything in me. Tell the way you got everything in you. So some people not let my trouble. You don't let my trouble, stay away from me. That's it. Simple. But for now, we have peace. The only man we have not made peace with, the ability.
Yeah, we need to make peace. I beg you, we need
No,
to make peace.
We're not making peace with ability. I beg you. Yeah.
Hey.
No, we're not making peace with ability. The only man we're not making peace with ability. But Cummings, peace. So peace. I can just say peace. Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Cummings. Mr. Cummings.
Hey, Mr. Cummings.
They wear flare up.
ABC.
Mr. Cummings.
So that peace, also peace with Mr. Cummings. But we're better walai, no peace. No peace with ability. All right.
Yeah, but how you make peace with the president and lead the vice president?
No, the men are the vice president on the ticket.
Yeah, no. So when you make peace with the president, you have to make sure that the vice president is involved.
But let the vice president behave. You see my sister Tiola gives him money. No more war between all of you. I declare peace, and peace is holding. You see the power of Pedro? Peace. Yeah, they were at the UN. The United Nations peacekeeping operation. Yeah.
Is that a final verdict?
That is the final verdict. That is the final verdict. The final verdict is a peaceful whole. Hey, woman, Vivian Ado. Oh, no, ANC people. Where are you? I love you, man. Where's Tiola? Tiola, say something now, Tiola. Tiola just said something. Tiola, where's my woman? Vivian Dudu Ado. Where is she? Where is she? All my ANC people. I see Uncle Pete Cook is calling you woman.
Yeah. Talk to us about ANC people this morning, man.
Yeah, I talk to us about the ANC people this morning. Uncle Pete Cook, they want to hear that ANC session now. That the peace session, United Nations session. That the United Nations session here. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Uncle Pete. Where Uncle Pete at? Uncle Pete. Wait now, hold on. You go put that thing on video. You calling the talk in the show, you won't put it on video. You want to see my face? Hold on, papi. Don't put it on video. Let's do voice call, yeah? Okay, hold on. I'm calling him back. Uncle Pete.
Yeah, call me back.
You are on live. Speak.
Yeah. Emirates Costa, I want to take you the Zion Grove way.
Mm-hmm.
You know you're my Zion Grove nephew?
Yes, sir.
You're my Zion Grove brother?
Yes, sir.
Your uncle, the one who brought up spiritually?
Mm-hmm.
The way you're talking this morning, that's what I want to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. I care for you because you are one son, you are one nephew.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I used to criticize you. But today, Harry, the way you're talking,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to advocate.
Mm-hmm.
Because you one of those I anticipate to be one of our leaders in Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
I don't compete. The man from all the counties. And when we go to Liberia, I will now request either you be minister or you be elected for a position. Today, as my son, that's how I want you to advocate.
Thank you so much, Uncle Pete. Thank you so much. That's in there. Uncle Pete, the man from all the 15 counties. Yes, that is the final verdict, brother. Gary McCall, that's the final verdict. Peace.
Somebody saying we should bring Mr. Cummings. So we have opened this platform to Mr. Cummings ever since.
No, but that was then. Now Mr. Cummings can come on now. We will have a very good conversation.
Yeah, Mr. Cummings. So
in fact, we are extending. We're extending an olive branch to Mr. Alex Cummings. This platform has completely. We have disengaged from all forms of antagonism and ambivalence and belligerence. They bought no book.
I see.
They bought no book.
You know, Papa Joey, when I play something for you that Joey was saying, the realms that they use it Costa. Oh, Father God.
My father didn't send it to me play, but let me just say this before you play. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with extreme pleasure that I extend, with utmost respect, to Mr. Alexander Cummings, an olive branch, and in the same token, invite him to sit on this platform as our guest. And let him be informed that all forms of antagonism and belligerence and ambivalence have been completely obliterated. And peace has now trumped it all. And peace will reign. Let me play the thing from Joey.
Okay, let me see. I'm going to it right now. And you say you can speak book. That Joey can speak book for you.
Let the man speak book.
We are brothers. So please give me your attention. Give me your attention because you are my inspiration. In our introduction, there should never be no agitation. So you can make the right decision. In our inspiration, there is no confession in our intention. So I can see reaction. We are brothers. There should never be the same fashion. So you can't judge me by my imperfection. We are brothers. We are brothers. There should never be no argumentation, no intimidation in our congregation, in our imperfection. There should not be a complication. We should look at our brotherly love as our destination. We should not mind speculations that bring segregation. Togetherness will get us to our destination. I said to you again, togetherness will get us to our destination.
Hold on. Boy, don't kill me. Boy, stop. I beg you. Stop. We hereby call the president Buster Rhymes. We teach the man name from Georgia to Money Rhymes or Begube Rhymes. Did you hear the man rhyming? Destination, inspiration, intention, segregation. What? They bought no book. Play from right where you stop. Play from right there. Everything I show. They both finish all the show in the dictionary. All the show. Play from right there. Jesus Christ, man.
The president.
Bagu, you strong.
So you can go. There should never be no argumentation, no intimidation in our congregation, in our impediment. There should not be a complication. We should look at our parallel Lord as our destination.
Okay, all right, Baga. Okay, Baga, stop. Who you think wrote that nonsense?
Costa, if you see the comedian Joseph D and other people, the way they on the ground laughing, you say.
And folks, if you are wondering why he spoke like that, that was at the Blue Day celebration last weekend.
The celebration of the Blue Day nations.
Yeah.
The citizens were listening to the presentations.
We call a man, look, we're changing the man name. Joia is no longer Bekube. The man is a rhymer. The book can rhyme. The book can get whole speech in show, social, agitation, segregation, discrimination, unification, argumentation, social. Look, I swear to God, you won't tell me that man just sat here and just thought about that whole thing. So, all the words that you will be so strong. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Joe man, we are. That guy is an interesting character, boy. Who you think wrote that speech?
I don't know who wrote that particular speech. So short from
that speech is, boy. Let me tell you what that speech is. That speech is the unvarnished byproduct of a Hennessy XO inebriated mind.
Always forget to put the weed. You can always forget to attach the weed.
Okay, Jamaican weed infested.
Okay, we have to go back and reconjunct and dash that the segregation from the inspiration. Make a modernization.
Oh my God! Look, my phone will beg you up, man. We gotta go. We have to go. This is just so funny. It's extremely funny. Look, Joey, we will miss Joey out. What guy?
We will miss
you. You know, we'll miss Josh. We are. After we eat the presidency in 2024, we'll miss him. we'll miss Joey. I swear to God. Thank you, man. Oh my God.